going on now, everybody? Just wanted to chime in, do a quick video on my next task that I'm taking on my Caprice. Sorry if I sound really congested and stuffy and raspy. This past week has been horrible for me. Had caught a flu bug and got really sick, and I mean really sick. I was down for a few days, several days actually. It's been a week now. But been battling this thing, sleeping a lot, and it's been rough. But today's actually the first day, full day, I've been able to kind of get out and do things. But anyways, so I already have the car running, obviously, and I got the coils I have in there are the rectangle ones, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure what they're called, but I think they're just kind of like out of your typical 5.3. But I was randomly doing some research because I had these set of coils. This is one set, and I have the other set sitting over there. I just cleaned them up because I was going to get ready to touch up and paint them. But I was doing some research on what are the best coils out there for the coil packs. And as I continued to research, most research that I found kept coming up to these round coils, and they said, oh, the round coils are the best, or the most sought after, or what most people want to run. So I was like, oh, okay. And I didn't even think about it because I had these coils that were also given to me with my motor that I bought for my swap. I actually have two sets. So if y'all didn't know, in my previous video, when I got the engine, it came from a battery fire. And the fire actually traveled down from the battery through the positive terminal, and it actually charred some of the ends on the coils, but it actually didn't damage the coil. So as far as I know, maybe it might have damaged it internally through the wires, but there's just like a little bit of charring on the outside of some of these coils. Not these ones, because these are my good set here. But anyways, but the guy had these extra sets, so he just gave them to me. So I was like, huh, let me just clean them up. I'll throw some paint on them and then just pop them in and see if they work. So that's what I'm gonna do. I heard these get a little bit better response. Also, you want to use the ones with the heat sink in there, and these are the ones that have that. And also the ones with the white epoxy. So these are the OEM ones. I think the ones with the black epoxy is the remanufactured ones, and I guess those are no good. I was like, well, shoot, why not? They're just sitting there. If these are a little bit better than what I'm running right now, then I'll just run these. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Pop these in, see how they work. Hopefully all of them work well. And I'll just leave these in there if they work okay. So I'm gonna paint them today. I know I'm kind of doing it backwards, but I figured if they work good, it doesn't take that long to just throw some paint on them. And when I install them, if they work okay, then I can leave them and I don't have to uninstall them, paint them, and put them back in. So I actually wouldn't mind not painting them, but as you can see, they're all, even after cleaning, they're all kind of like, you know, surface rusted, and some places scratched up, and everything else in my engine is so super clean. I don't want to leave them like that. So anyways, y'all, that's what's going on, and that's what I'm about to do. And I just wanted to chime in and let y'all know. Supposedly these are the LS2 Truck Coils off the trucks. So I don't know if they came on 5.3s or 6.0s or whatever. I just know that the guy had two extra sets and he gave them to me, and so why not? They're just sitting there, and I'm gonna run them, see how they work. All right, so hope everybody is having a blessed day. If you're out there in Florida or wherever, prayers for y'all. Texas, Houston, all that. Hopefully y'all stay safe. I'm up in the Seattle area. We got all these fires up here. It's been crazy. The air has been bad. We've had ash falling from the sky. It's been really insane up here. But anyways, y'all, I don't want to hold y'all, but I will chime in when I get these things painted and installed. All right, later.
we go.
Back in here. Sorry for the darkness. It's a little dark outside right now. So I got my drop light here. But I just wanted to show you my new install of my round coil packs here. So again, did some more research, and again, from what I've seen, they're called LS2 Truck Coils. I think the part number, or what they're called, is D585, like D like Delta 585, if I'm not mistaken. But you'll see, because they'll have that little 93 tag on them, and I just kept the tag on it. I just covered it with tape, painted over it. So I painted all those little covers. That's what actually holds the coil in, and then the coil bolts onto the bracket that sits onto the valve cover. So thought that kind of looked nice little touch. I didn't paint the actual bracket itself, where it's black right here. It wasn't too bad, and you're not gonna really see it that much. And plus, you know, engine's clean, but I'm not really like going for show quality or anything. So I did a test fit. I just dropped the coil pack in, hooked everything, started it, and it fired right up. Didn't seem to be missing, but I'm gonna take it for a drive right now. Kind of see how this works. It did actually seem to start a little bit better, a little bit quicker, maybe a little bit smoother. I don't really know quite yet how they're gonna work, but I'm gonna take it for a drive right now. I actually gotta go to the parts store and return something, so we'll see how they work out. So anyways, again, these round injectors is what I went with to try them out versus, hold on a second, the square ones is what I just took out. So that actually go down like that. So but you see the difference. So these have that little white epoxy there, so do these, but on the top there they have those little heat sink, I think that's what they're called, little packs or whatever they're called on the top there. So supposedly those are supposed to be the truth and supposed to work pretty good. So but yeah, y'all, testing these out, and I'll let you know how they work out on my next video. All right, talk to y'all later.